Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel. I'm here to share with you a couple of reflections that I have this week from two articles specifically that I read. And there's four questions that have been presented to me. And I'm going to share with you my thoughts and my insights from these four questions. And these four questions originate from two articles that I read this week. The first one from a man named Mark Andreessen, and the second one comes from an essay called Wait, But Why? So, the first question for us this week is, what is one insight that you have on approaching your career that you strongly agree with? And one of the things that I strongly agree with this week from the article from Mark Andreessen is he calls it international. And it pertains to traveling internationally, traveling outside of the United States specifically, and entering in and approaching the culture of other countries and other people, and kind of learning from them and broadening our horizons, broadening our minds into what these people experience and what they go through each and every single day. And I agree with this because I've gone through this myself. Specifically, I've traveled to a couple regions in South America and have really learned a lot from the people down there, and the things that they go through each and every single day are really very much different from the things that I experience here in the United States. So I agree with him on what he calls international. And secondly, the second question was something that you disagree with from Mark Andreessen, and it's what he calls career planning. And he kind of goes into it as career limiting. And I disagree with this because I think you have to have a plan for your life, whatever that looks like. It might be short, it might be long, 5-year goals, maybe even 1-year goals. I believe you have to have some sort of plan in your life, and ultimately kind of a plan for your career. What are you going to do in life to be able to provide for yourself? So that's something that I disagree with him. And then switching over to the Wait But Why essay, they talk about a shelf, and the first question is what it's on your top of your shelf, your top priority. And if you want kind of a visual, just kind of like a bookcase, what would be on the top level of my bookcase? And I think what would be on the top level is kind of being able to provide for myself. I'd call it success, so that I can care for myself, and if ultimately one day I have a family, I'm able to care for them and give to them and provide for them, for their needs and maybe their wants. So that'd be on the top of my shelf. I'd call it success. And then lastly, question number 4, what's something on the bottom shelf? And for me, that'd be kind of recognition, fame, popularity. Some people would call it, this is just something that isn't very important to me. I don't need my picture on a wall with my name saying I've done this, this, and that. That's something that is just not very important to me. So recognition. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for joining me today on this video, and I hope you have